We're a couple miles from the Colorado State Capitol building. It's in Power Field at Mile High here in Denver. We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from Denver. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Guerendo. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
He'll drop to throw. Now he'll run it.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll try to run for it.
Good awareness there on 3rd down. He's thinking there's nothing there, tuck it, and head for the sticks. He's able to get the 1st down himself, avoid any big contact, and the biggest thing is he keeps the drive alive.
Throwing now from the gun. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. It's good for a Niners 1st down. On the handoff, it's Guerendo. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
At the Broncos' 30-yard line. Let's go, man. 30 yards. 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 30 yards.
Now they'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
He's going to let this one go deep. And the Broncos are going to get this back at their own 34-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Drake Jackson out of Southern California on the stop. They face 2nd down and 7. A tight end in motion now. It's another run here for Williams. And he's going to have a Broncos first down. He's up to the 45-yard line. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On first down, right back to Williams. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. That's the safety, Talanoa Hufanga, on the tackle. On the bootleg, it's Nix. That is caught! And he will go all the way. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Broncos. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and through. Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given. But it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills, and you saw them on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Back to throw. He'll complete that to the rookie from Auburn. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Now a 3rd and 2. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it's going to lead to 4th down. Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13. London brought in motion. The drive begins with a run by Williams. Solid running there. He takes this up near the 35.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
They'll send a tight end in motion. Off the play fake, here's Nix. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's a handoff to Williams. And he's going to be very close to a first down. That's a good run there. Maybe just a couple of feet short.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
19 tight.
They'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. That one on target to Williams. He's got it.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
So after 1, it's the Broncos with the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. Mims sent in motion here.
19 Lion. Cup 19. Buffalo 18. Panther 11. Ready.
Now a 2nd down throw for Nix. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
He'll manage only a couple. Drake Jackson out of Southern California on the stop. They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. They'll go play action with Nix. He'll try and get the ball, comes out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands.
Had they been in a different part of the field, Mike, we're talking about that outcome very differently. He's very fortunate to be outside the numbers where that ball took a friendly bounce, and he's saved by it going out of bounds. Now
how? Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And the defense has it.
I know, Mike. It's easy to sit here and second-guess all of these decisions, but I find myself leaning towards just take the points. And if you are that committed to going for it on 4th down because you want 6, then just leave your offense on the field.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the ground, it's Garenda. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. Jalen Phillips in on the stop. Second and 7. One more time, it's Guerrero. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Shotgun draw, trying to catch him off guard here, Mike, but the defense was having none of it. Thought it took a little too long to develop. Gave that defense enough time to get back there. Stop him for no gain.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. And that is incomplete. Isaac Guerrero, the intended target, coming out of the backfield. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Second down and 8.
Here we go, here we go. 7 Pirates. Dragon 60. Ready.
To throw is Nix. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line.
And this is where the quarterback's improv skills really kind of come into play. The ability to play off-platform, throw from different arm angles. It's something that we're seeing a lot play out across the league. And yes, you have to throw from a spot in the middle of the pocket. But if you can only do that, it's hard to play quarterback in today's NFL.
And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. It was Jeremy Chin that time up to make the stop. A tight end in motion now.
Trap 60. 79 Broncos, 18, Pioneer.
Play action now. It's Nix. He'll get rid of it and complete it. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot. Now, faking the give. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. 2 minutes remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I return to Denver after this. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
70 ring. Ready. 60 Maverick. 18 Rattler. Ready.
From the shotgun, here's Nix.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
A tough spot here. 3rd and long.
Go.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. His 2nd catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
You just can't ask for better protection than that, especially on 3rd down. Clean pocket, tons of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. And at this level, if you give quarterbacks that amount of time, chances are they're going to find somebody downfield. So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
On second down, it's Nix. And he spots his target downfield. Great teamwork on the completion. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock says 25 seconds till halftime.
Let's go now.
Nix now to throw it here on first down. That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Drake, London, touchdown, Denver. Aubrey now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Broncos move out on top, 14-0. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here's first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. A quick throw, that's complete on the slant. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. He'll drop to throw. Checking it down, this one is caught. It's a pickup of 12. First down, 49ers.
You get so caught up defending all of these weapons all over the field, and it's sometimes really easy to forget about the back. And in this case, the quarterback does a nice job just dropping the ball off in his check down, and he lets him do the rest.
And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This will be from 56 yards away. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And they do not cut into the deficit.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
Nix now on first and 10. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
49ers nothing.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Williams on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. London brought in motion. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's caught left side by Ingram.
Mike, think back to our conversation during the break. We've kind of both asked ourselves, are they content with this double-digit lead? Do they come out and play conservative here in the second half? Well, it took exactly one play to get our answer.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
A dive and a catch. Incredible. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down. Now Nick's going to look to throw. He's going to tuck it and go.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On the bootleg, it's Nix. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And 3rd down coming up.
Warriors 70. Let's go. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Throwing, Nix. And that is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Aubrey's kick is good. And the Broncos stake themselves to a 17-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll give it to Garendo. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Back to throw. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
That is Ferguson in motion. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? These plays just kill you on defense. The pressure is good, but you have to contain them. Quarterback does a nice job of escaping the pocket, turns into a runner, scrambles for positive yardage.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. It's a big play there on 3rd down, but there is a marker down, and that is not a good sign for the offense. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Tyrell Dodson. And the Broncos are going to get the football at their own 23.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
They'll go with Williams. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup to the 24. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go. Panther 11, Panther 11. Hey, smash.
London brought in motion.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready?
2nd down. Nix. He keeps it himself.
Quarterback does a nice job here sensing the pressure pretty quickly. Realizes he doesn't have a ton of time to operate from within the pocket. Decides to tuck the ball and rely on his legs. He's able to pick up a positive play.
Here now, 3rd and 5.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. That's complete. He's got it to London. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Denver first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Nix. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Smash, smash. Panther 60, Panther 60. Hurt, hurt.
London brought in motion.
60. Ready, ready.
They'll go play action with Nix. Oh, trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time. That play had sack written all over it. So that's a great job by the quarterback, not only escaping the initial pressure, even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards for what looked like a disaster in the start.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Going up top. And that is knocked away. Incomplete. Nice play defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. Third and 5. They'll look to throw. Able to complete it to Ayuk. 12 yards on that hookup. It's good for a Niners first down. Now they'll set up to throw. He runs with it.
You have to admire when quarterbacks are willing to put their head down and fight for some extra yardage, Mike. But sometimes the juice ain't worth the squeeze. Get down, protect yourself, live to play another snap.
He'll look to throw. He'll take off again. Here's a 3rd down and 4. He's got his tight end. That's 10 yards, the gain on the pitch and catch. First down, 49ers.
First down, San Francisco.
Here we go, set.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. The blitz overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
That is brought in at the 10. And he is going to be out of bounds. They get 24 on that one. And just like that, it's first and goal. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And he's going to get this down to the 10-yard line.
Great job in coverage here. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. He decides to tuck it and turn into a runner. They get to him quickly. Picks up a couple yards, but not enough now. Brings up third down.
They're in four-down territory for sure, but what can they do on this one? It's third and goal. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And this will gain a couple of yards, up to the 22-yard line.
65. Ready?
Play action now. It's Nix. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Ready. 79 Bronco. Let's go. Go.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's got his man down the field. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Niners have got it. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and it leads. And now the referee, looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. On the carry, it's Williams. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
On second down, it's Nix. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. From the 35, it's first and 10.
Set, go.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Checking it down. This one is caught. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down. Now, deep ball for London. That is caught. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. They put together a complete football game as they finish this one in shutout fashion. Just across I-25 from downtown Denver, the usual 76,000 fans have made their way to Philip and Power Field at Mile High, the home of the Broncos. Here is Cam Little, ready to get this thing started. And off we go from Denver. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Go!
They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And a strong start on the ground. He'll get 7 on the game's first play. 2nd down and 3. They'll go again with Williams. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down. They'll run it with Williams. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Josh Hines Allen there on the tackle. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down. Mims sent in motion here. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And that is into the hands of Goddard. He's got it. And he will score. Dallas Goddard. Touchdown Broncos. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. The extra point by Butker is good. Broncos will take a 7-0 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
Let's go. Here we go.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and I'll tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Stay right open.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. field by McBride. 17 yards, the gain there. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
That's on the tackle, Anton Harrison. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll run with the second-round pick in the April draft. They'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And that is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up a third down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue.
And that's going to be picked by Jalen Ramsey. And the Broncos will have great field position right around midfield.
Well, that's the fast start they talked about all week, Mike. You come out, you take the immediate lead with your opening drive. Your defense goes out there, they force a turnover early. All these plays allow you to just keep stacking momentum early in this ball game. This game is far from over, but anytime you get out to a start like this, it is a lot harder for your opponent to battle back.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
And it'll be a pickup of 3, so third down forthcoming. Nix from the gun on third down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
Hey, kill! Here's the 24.
A first down throw for Lawrence. He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
He's got the open man. That's Jalen Tolbert. They get 18 on that one. First down, Jacksonville.
Take right. Take easy. Route.
Now here's Lawrence. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. The Broncos have it. Still on the move. Inside the 10. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Now Butker to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Broncos extend their advantage to 13-0. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
11.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. We are through one. It's the Broncos with the early lead. Greg and I back in Denver in just a moment. On 1st and 10, Lawrence. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Ramsey. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Well, with this guy might lose a little bit, Mike, as he gets long in the tooth. He certainly makes up for it in experience. You're not going to be able to do a lot of things to trick him on the back end. He reads this play right from the jump, makes a great break on the ball, and if that ball hits his hands more times than not, it's going to be a takeaway.
On 1st down, it is Williams. And that one is closed down in the backfield. What a defensive play. Knifing in, dropping him for the loss. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
Let's go now. Take go.
To throw is Nix. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that 1st down. Mims sent in motion here. Here's their punter now, and he'll be looking for something better after that poor 1st punt. Hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther.
13, Luke. Easy, read a 40. Hey, Lion.
On 1st down, Lawrence. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot.
In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
Early in this drive, they're trying to establish some offensive rhythm, but now after that 2nd down sack, really puts them in a must-pass. You don't want to be in 3rd and long very often in the NFL. It's not a very high percentage conversion rate, and with the danger of a 3-and-out, they're going to hold up here in pass protection. And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
To return is Williams. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. First and 10. Off the play fake, here's Nix. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. That one good for 26 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. They'll go play action with Nix. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium's counting.
And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal. Some good running there. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I return to Denver after this. Halftime is looming, but a chance to build on that already sizable lead right here. 1st and goal. They'll run. It's Williams. Good blocking, and he's in. Wk10 Williams. Touchdown, Denver. Butker's extra point is good. The Broncos will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. 2nd down, Lawrence. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then it's okay. We've struggled here in the first half, putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase 1st downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
Here's Tommy Townsend now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. It's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield.
At their own 47-yard line.
On the set. Track at 60. Go!
A 1st down throw for Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. And some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Ready? Set, go.
Throwing is Nix. Searching for some kind of seam to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Butker's kick is good. So we come to halftime here in Denver, and the Broncos are out in front as we send you to our studios in Orlando. Here's Jonathan Coachman. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches. That's for sure. As we get set for half number 2. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They go play action for Lawrence. Open man, it's Davis downfield. And he will have this at midfield, forced out of bounds there. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
Lisa 24.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's to the right side. Caught by McBride. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. It's first down, and they'll run. He'll take it into the red zone. It's at the 19. Here's a 2nd and 9. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That is caught by the tight end, Brenton Strange. Touchdown, Jaguars. Now Lawrence gets his guys set for this 2-point attempt.
Hey. Take right open. Silver.
He'll drop to throw. That is caught in the end zone. 2 points for the moment. We do have a flag down. Let's see if this will hold up. Interesting move here. No kicker. They're still going to go for 2. This time it's from the 12-yard line. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Here we go.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. Second and 7. It's another run here for Williams. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That one on target to Williams. He's got it. A gain there of 20. First down, Broncos.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success. Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
18 rather. Warrior 70. Go.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He connects with Mims. They get 14 on that hookup. Good for a Denver first down.
Well, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
He's going to keep it himself.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
19 Lions.
Now Nick's going to look to throw, and nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Tackled back at the 35-yard line.
First down awaits at the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down.
Cup 19. Buffalo 18. Street. Panther 11. Ready.
Back to throw is Nix. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Tyke Smith. And the Jaguars are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
That caught by Davis. Strong. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
30 left.
A first down throw for Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he's in. Brian Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Cam Little comes on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars are able to cut into the deficit. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
A give, and here comes Williams. And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Broncos 24, Jaguars 13.
On the double. Check. Come on.
Mims sent in motion here. On 1st down, right back to Williams. Down the sideline, past the 40. And they're finally going to bring him down. It's a 1st down if it stands, but maybe a hold set him free.
60 Bobcat. Set. 7 Pirates. Hut.
Play action now. It's Nix. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Trap 60. 79 Bronco.
Nix from the gun on third down, and the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
All these stops are great. You're trying to cut back into this deficit, find your way back into this game, but the defense can make as many stops as they want, Mike. This game's going to come down to what does their offense do when they take the field.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Hey, Ron.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
They're lucky to have avoided this mistake here, Mike. In the fourth quarter, with possessions running out, that would have been a critical back-breaking play in this game. And they're going to have second life now after that defender drops the ball. And let's see if they can take advantage of it.
This pass is caught by Thomas. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Lawrence from the gun here on third down. He'll try to run for it.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
Red on red.
They'll keep it on the ground. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
Hey, kill.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. He's going to air this out for Davis. And this will be incomplete. Gabe Davis, the intended receiver, and it'll be third down.
Hey, let's go. All right, here we go. Done.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Open man is Davis. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. That one on target to Davis. He's got it. And he's going to have a Jags first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on fourth down.
11. Rip, 23.
In motion comes Thomas. On first and 10, Lawrence. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
Let's go.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
11.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 9-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now, disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, that might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field.
He's got his big tight end, Trey McBride. Touchdown, Jaguars. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. They'll run. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A tight end in motion now.
Bronco switch, Bronco switch. Alert, alert. Hey, hey, check that. Roll, roll, roll. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. Second down and 8.
At the 32-yard line.
Here we go. 18, Pioneer.
Putting one of their tight ends in motion left.
Go.
They'll go play action with Nix. This one taken in downfield. It's the fullback. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5.
On the set. Set up. Mustang 19. Riggs. 70 Ranger. Hook.
They'll drop to throw. And he cannot get away. Brought down. And that sack will bring us to the 2-minute warning.
To play in the NFL, you got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
Second down. Nix. That's going to be incomplete. They cannot hook up there. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
Rough sequence over these last couple plays. First down sack. Second down big play attempt falls incomplete. And now to make matters worse, you got to operate in 3rd and long on a defense that knows they can just pin their ears back and try to get after the quarterback.
Throwing is Nix. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And the Broncos bring out their punter. They'll kick it away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th-quarter lead. That is taken at the 10. And he is going backwards. Good coverage there to make sure he did not get free. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
13 loop.
To throw is Lawrence.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
He's going to air this out for Davis. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Now, 1st and goal.
These are 24. Reload!
They'll try to run this one in. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score, and Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st down.
19 Lions. Let's go.
They'll throw. It's Nix. That is caught, and it's Troy Franklin. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
Come 19. Buffalo 18. Check go.
Throwing. Nix. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And it's going to be 3rd down.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. That's complete. Tight end got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And this game certainly looks a lot different now after that completion, Mike. I mean, to pick up that many yards in the 2-minute drill, everybody in the huddle can just take a deep breath. All they need is a field goal. So right now, work the clock, possess the ball, send out your kicker, and see if he can win it.
Nix now on 1st and 10. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. Final minute, no timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10. Williams, the defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage, a loss of a couple. Off the play fake, here's Nix. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Now the Jags will use their 3rd and final timeout. Going to need a big play now. 3rd down and long.
18, Pioneer. Tag. Mustang 19. Hup.
Working out of the gun. It's Nix. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap. Big moment for a guy who's made some big kicks in his career, Harrison Butker. This to win the game.
Well, there's no more pressure-filled spot for a kicker than that one right here, Mike. I mean, it's very simple. You make it, you win. You miss it, You lose. And what's he do? He comes through to not only give his team the lead, but most likely the victory.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Route. Settle.
Here we go. One final play. He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. And that is incomplete. They took the end zone shot of the final play. It's a heartbreaking finish, as this one will come to an end. So mile-high salutes all around. It's a win for the Broncos. And make that a 5th straight victory, as they're looking tougher and tougher to beat every week, especially heading to playoff time. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners, as we say so long from Denver.
1.